Shalom, Rainicorns. Hey, it's Ellie, the Empress here. All right, y'all. Results are in. It is what it is. Look, I know I stated multiple times that I'm leaving social media in 2025. This, what happened, is exactly why. This is exactly why I'm leaving this platform and why I'm leaving social media altogether for next year. Things are going to get more and more intense because of this situation. Just because it didn't matter what the results were, the tension was going to rise regardless. That's what I need everybody to realize first, okay? The tension was going to be high regardless of the results. Why is this? It's because of the way that American people have been programmed. Now, I'm a new adult person. I haven't been an adult very long. However, from what I'm seeing, it seems like no election, no political event ever mattered this much until 2016. Well, that's not true. 2008, really. But when 2016 got here, you could really see it. But 2008 made sense. 2008 made a lot of sense because that was history being made. You have to remember in 2016, there was an attempt for history to be made again. And the truth of the matter is, history was made. What people fail to remember is that Hillary Clinton, she won the popular vote. The Electoral College did not elect her. However, the people did elect Hillary Clinton. That would have made the first female president. That did not happen, though. So here we are again in a similar situation. You have to remember that people have been programmed to very much dislike what the results are, regardless of what side. I'm just here to help guide individuals, help keep everyone calm. This should not matter to you that much. It really shouldn't. I totally get it. It's like, but this and that and this and that. So have you been looking at the policies that have been being implemented for the past 4 years then? I have. I haven't been able to look at all of them because there's so many. That's actually terrifying. That should terrify you. So many things were implemented that have not been shared in the mainstream media because they keep certain topics in the mainstream media that these offices are said to work on. However, years and years and years pass by and either situations get worse or you just see that they haven't been worked on and it's like, well, what happened? All this other stuff was going on and they kept these certain aspects of rhetoric and conversation pieces in the forefront for people to stay focused on those rather than what's actually happening. So, with that being said, I'm going to share a little bit of what I am doing to help because at the end of the day, you can only approach those who are empowered. If someone's running and you communicate with them and you say, I would like to implement this once you get elected, that never works. Even if they do get elected, there's no telling what's either already in place or the people who are waiting on them when they get in office. It could work, but in most cases, no. This is what lobbyists do. Lobbyists communicate with those who are in office, the people who won. Because they're the ones with the power, they're the ones with the voice. Those who are running only have a voice during their running era. And their voice is only saying this: I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. The people who are in office currently have to make a point to say this is in action or this is not in action yet or will not be in action. That's the difference. So, what do you need to do next? First of all, everybody breathe. Come on, come on in. Come on in. Everybody breathe. We haven't done a mass meditation in a minute. And I usually don't do them anymore because I realize how dangerous they are. So, I had to do a lot to protect myself and to protect those who were with me in my audience. Just a lot of weird stuff. However, this is a collective energy right now. Many people will find my channel through this particular stream. Many people are new to spirituality, and if you saw what happened in 2020, a lot of people had their spiritual awakenings, and this was a huge topic that awakened people to the different perspectives and different ways of being woke. Not all woke people are Democrats. Not all conspiracy theorists are Republicans. So everybody come in, breathe, just breathe. In through your nose real deep. Hold it as long as you can. Think about your personal life, what you do. Breathe out. Breathe out as much as you can. As much as you can. Continue to take those deep breaths when you see people arguing about this. And don't even try to stop people from arguing. Don't even do it. Do not stress yourself out. Leave the room. Leave the social media space. Put your phone down. That's what we all need to do next. Put your phone down. Turn your phone off. Leave whatever space you're in. If you're able to, of course, if you're like at work or at school, you have no choice. However, if you can leave from the space when people start arguing about this, do it. Keep your peace. There is nothing you can do to change anything right now. As far as people and their emotions and how they feel about things. It's too much for you to care. This is a phase in life that will pass over. Whether people realize that or not, that's the truth. Okay? So what I'm going to do real quick is read over one of the policies that was implemented into the United States under the Biden-Harris administration. They don't really talk about this in the mainstream media. This is my whole point. Look through all the executive orders that President Joe Biden signed into law, okay? They signed into policy over these years. It's a lot. If I'm not mistaken, he is the only president in history to have signed this many executive orders into policy. I don't have the exact number in front of me, but I will talk about it another time. Whether it's on this platform or not, I don't know, but you know, I have my other platforms and stuff. But just look up Joe Biden executive orders. It's a big number. Executive orders are for emergencies only. For things to be implemented into policy in the United States, they have to go through the different branches of government. When there's an executive order implemented, the president's just signing off on things. And he did that so many times during his term. Okay? So this is a chapter in my book called Blockchain Derivatives Real Estate, Blockchain Investing with Derivatives Backed by Real Estate, and How to Get Started. This chapter is called Worldwide Blockchain Distributed Ledger Technology. As mentioned in the NFTs and Real Estate ebook, another ebook y'all can get from my website, the United States Department of the Treasury has announced involvement in blockchain technology. Other countries have also done this. Why do we care? While it is convenient for international trading and business, we have to be aware of general currency concerns. The United States has mentioned development of its own CBDC, central bank digital currency, as other countries have done the same. So, did you know that? If you follow my platform, you probably do because I talk about it all the time. But if you have not followed my platform, it's your first video of mine watching, or if you don't really keep up with all of my videos that concern things like investing or business or anything like that, you wouldn't know that information, for the most part, at least. Maybe you did know, and if you did, congratulations, that's awesome. Get with me on this project here. So with that being said, what else are they not saying in the forefront? And at this point, it does not matter simply because the Biden-Harris administration is no longer. And the Biden-Harris administration was done anyway because the running candidates were not Biden-Harris anymore. That's another thing people aren't realizing. Even though the same person was running for office, it was not going to be the exact same administration. So we're also going to do a reading for, I'm going to do a couple of readings. I'm going to do a reading for the collective and just seeing where people are at, because I'm not going to be engaged. If I see certain political posts, I'm just scroll. You know, I'm not going to engage. I'm not really, unless I know the person or I really have something that is of substance that people are open to within a comment section. Not engaging. It's not worth it. Who cares? It's like, oh, well, this isn't important. Yeah, sure. Yeah. That's why I said, look at all the policies that have been put into place over the past few years versus the results of what happened yesterday. That's what you can do. Be up on game on what's in place and what is about to be implemented further. Here. Nika, much gratitude for being a trillionaire entity. What's good? You said, LOL, hey there again. Peace over everything. Facts. And yeah, I appreciate you for being over there on the podcast. Rhapsody09 said, I did a reading a long time ago and it said chaos before it gets better. And it said great leader on one card. Nika said, LOL, I don't blame you. People take things differently. Yeah. It's just so much. Okay, so let's tap into the collective energy. What is the general public feeling? And of course, we do have a divided nation, essentially. People feel very polarized this direction. People feel very polarized that direction. I'm going to see what's at the core of everybody's feelings in the masses. Okay. Oh! We got justice. This is Kaf, the letter K in Hebrew. If it's not shining too bright, hold on. I'm gonna make sure y'all can see that symbol. And that is the sign Libra, and that's Ethanim in Hebrew, and that's the time period from 6 to 8 p.m. Man, we got justice, law, tribe, ethnic group, people. We got the entity Chosi, God of justice. Wow. So the higher aspects, we got impartial judgment, law and order, natural law, evening the score, restorations of balance. And then the lower aspects are injustice, hypocritical behavior, cowardice, narrow-mindedness. Isn't that a perfect description of what we're seeing right now? That's such a yo. We're gonna get one more card. We got the Seven of Swords, and that's Zion, number 7 in Hebrew. We got the Baboon tricks the lion, expedient, subterfuge, deception, hidden plans, bold attempt, idle chatter, bragging, and that's air, art, suffering, the mind. My goodness. My goodness. If I'm not mistaken, the winning candidate is an air sign. Nika said, LOL, definitely spot on. I'm telling you. And at the bottom of this deck, we got 8 of Pentacles, the entity Gu, and that's Het in Hebrew, the number 8. We got Gu, like I said, is the god of tools, manual, dexterity, craftsmanship, skill, dedication, commitment. That's the earth, nature, objects, and memories. So, At the end of the day, focus on yourself. Okay, focus on your own things. Focus on your material game. Focus on your spiritual game. Focus on what you can do in your own life. Don't be concerned too much about all this stuff going on. Genuinely think about it. How much did your life change because of what happened in these elections? In the past few years, how much did your personal life actually change? People try to exaggerate things and make it seem like because things are so loud on social media that their life changed. Like, no, maybe somebody gained a platform or something and they got really popular, so their circumstances changed. But outside of that, how much did their life actually change? How much shadow work did that person actually do? How much are they contributing to society? We're pulling some Hebrew next. Okay. Wow, you guys. We got hit again. Hold on. Is this the same? Bro, look. Look, look, look. Like I said, it's number 8. Bro, I'm going to say it again. Focus on yourself. Okay? Don't be concerned too much about what all these people got going on. And this results from something you... It's okay. It's literally okay. All right? I'm going to pull another one. We got Resh, number 20, the letter R. And Het represents the sound K. It's spelled CH, but it's pronounced K. And at the bottom of this deck, we got, which are we using for the bottom? Okay. We got Gimel with Dagesh. That's the number 3. The letter G, G. Okay. So now we're going to pull an oracle card. Rhapsody 09 said the other is a Libra. I agree. She is? What? Rashid Sims said, peace, sister. What's good? Peace. I did not know that. So they both air signs. Oh my gosh. T. Okay, that's 2 cards. We just need 1 card. Okay, so we got Unicorn, Butterfly, Metamorphosis. So focus on yourself, change yourself. But also, this is I'm getting that this is another awakening period. This is another awakening period for the people in the United States. This is a unicorn clock, time. So people looking back at time and also looking at their time. I don't want to get into it too much, but this is coming out because we're in a reading. This is the collective energy. A lot of people made a lot of bets. A lot of people gambled a lot. And people risked a lot based on this election. It was, I'm giving my opinion because I can. Not smart. It was not smart to do that. But a lot of people did. I didn't think it was that serious. But a lot of people did. And people are very, very upset. People's lives actually are about to change. Good and bad. But wow. I didn't realize that until I tapped into the energy. I was, in general, I'm leaving this whole situation alone. However, y'all know how spirit works. If you're guided to do something, I have to do this reading. But I didn't think it was that serious for most people, but people really, really gambled a lot. I'm hearing like some people bet some lives, some people bet some children on this situation. Doesn't make sense to me. If you're not, like, of course, if you're one of those people, doing things, it doesn't make sense to me to involve yourself this deeply based on results that you can't control. But there's a lot of people who have no control over anything who bet a lot on this election and either lost or won. So people are panicking. A lot of people are panicking right now. Like purge type panicking right now. I did not think it was gonna be this serious. And it was based on their own decisions. It's not like anybody told them to do anything. That's the part that's baffling to me. Nobody said go out of your way to go do this thing. Like nobody said that. My goodness. Okay. This is wild, you guys, because I just did a reading on my other platform and the same card came out. We got the unicorn constellation, which is hope. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay the laugh. You better thank God for that. Rhapsody on 9 said, I love the tea. Nika says, sheesh. Rashad Sims. Did I say your name wrong earlier? That was my bad. Rashad Sims said, that shit never meant nothing to me. Never will. Woo. Just so much. We're going to get one of these. Bruh. We're only pulling one of these. And the one card that came out is Judgment. What'd I say? So many people bet their life, essentially. They bet their life on this election. And now they're being judged. Like, you weren't supposed to do that. Or at least, like, they're facing the consequences of their actions. They weren't supposed to do what bro. At the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Wands. These are the evil witch doctors. Now, I'm going to say this. I saw somebody make a post. I like the content creator, but... And it's okay to disagree with people at different times, but they posted something today. I was like, no. I think sometimes we take social media a little bit too far. They posted something about the assassination attempts, and then they started talking about them doing some magic. Now, I'm not going to go into detail on that because I'm just making an observation on what I saw in the post. And I was like, I would not have posted that. I wouldn't do it in the first place, but I definitely wouldn't have posted it. So we got Judgment, and we got the 10 of Wands. This evil witch doctor right here, the evil night walker, got an owl and a baboon next to him. What happened? We had the baboon tricks the lion. The baboon, expedient, subterfuge, deception, hidden plans, bold attempt, idle chatter, bragging. And now we got a baboon here. Like, okay. Like, okay. This is why I'm out of it. I ain't got nothing to say. Minding my business. Cause what? I'm just looking through some things here. It's such a good energy. Look. I'm finna show y'all. So you look up under at the bottom of this deck, you got the 10 of Wands. Not good, right? So up under it, you got the 6 of Chalices, which is the Yumbo Fairies, represented by Memphis, Bessie Smith. That's celebration and happiness. Then you got the Queen of Chalices. That's Goddess Marwe. You got the High Priestess, which also came out in the other reading I did earlier. You got the 4 of Pentacles, which is relative. That's in a way like being frugal, being smart with your finances. And you got the Fool card, embarking on a new adventure. Then look here, we got the 7 of Swords again. The baboon tricks the lion. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, so that's the collective energy. People are feeling a lot. So now I'm going to look at the energy of I wanted to do the Divine Collective, but I'm being guided to just do the Rainicorns, those of us who are over here on this particular platform who believe in the things that we all genuinely do believe in and are working towards. Things like health, spirituality, education, and making a difference in the community for our people. Actual nation building from our homes. So, starting with the Oracle deck. Okay, they said do this a short reading, so just one card per deck. We got the Unicorn Mermaid, which is daring. Okay. We got the Seven of Chalices, and that's Zion in Hebrew. We got the Seven of Chalices. And that's the entity Allura, the hidden guide, imagination, daydreams, possibilities, signs, free interpretations, yearning, as water, sentiment, soul. So we got water twice. So it's a lot of water for us right now. Real interesting. Okay. Okay, let's get some Hebrew. Okay, let's do the other deck first. The African American Tarot deck first, and then we're gonna get Hebrew last. Oh, that was 2 cards. Let's get 1 card. Now, all of my cards are upright, but for some reason this card was upside down. We got the Five of Chalices reversed. So again, more water. This is the entity Kolomolomo. Now, I did forget this little boy's name. But this boy destroyed the entity Kolomolomo and saved everybody. But this card is in reverse. Usually, a lot of people interpret the Five of Chalices as a more negative type of card rather than a positive one. So it's like a mix. It's real interesting. That's a mix. Again, water though. So much water with the rainicorns. What's going on, rainicorns? Is everybody good? Is everybody okay? We need 1 card, not multiple ones. This is Nun, which is number 14, letter N. We got 7 viewers and 7 likes. Much gratitude, y'all. So that's real interesting. It's real interesting. We got all this water, and then the number 14, which breaks down to 5. We got the Five of Chalices. What is this here? Okay. I don't even know what to make of that. I suppose take that information how you will. I'll repeat everything. We have the Unicorn Mermaid. And if you want to, you could take screenshots so you can meditate on this and see how this resonates with you, because I'm not even getting any specific messages, because water represents emotions. Water represents feeling. Like it says here, water, sentiment, soul. So here, I'll let you see both. We have the Hebrew Zion, number 7. And it's the Seven of Chalices, Allura, the hidden guide. Hold on, let me make sure the angle is good. It represents water, sentiment, soul. And it's a bunch of water flowing. This is so interesting. It's raining for me right now, like in a literal sense. It is raining outside. Five of Chalices reverse. Y'all can definitely leave comments and let me know what you interpret from these situations, because I'm a little bit thrown off. I'm like, it's a lot. Like, it's just a lot of water. And I guess we're in a holding space for the collective. That's what I'm getting. That's okay. Now I'm hearing something. We're in a holding space for the collective. So this is letter Nun. Number 14, letter N. So because okay, so this is good. This is good. It's letting me know that a lot of us have the same mentality on this. Anika said, LOL, they trying to give you an ass of messages. LOL, the synchronicities. Give you an ass of messages. What does that mean? um, but I see it now better. A lot of us already have the mentality of I'm a chill, and we're essentially that holding space. But with the five of chalices being in reverse, we're not allowing our cup to be overfilled with the BS. So we are still that flow of water, and we're still a holding space, and we have that emotional intelligence to know how to maneuver with individuals, but we're not allowing ourselves to be affected by it. So we're this mermaid figure, we're this hidden figure. It's like we're aware of what's going on. We're not finna be up. Look how sneaky she look. She like, yeah, I see. That's none of my business though. I'm doing something else over here. I see y'all though. I'll catch up with you later. That's real interesting. I'm proud of y'all. First of all, congratulations, Rainicorns. Now, if you're not a Rainicorn, and like I said, this is your first time watching my channel, and this is probably your first tarot reading, and you're just kind of like, what the heck is going on? We have a different type of peace to ourselves, bro. We're not just spiritual. As you can see, I utilize Hebrew. I recognize myself as a Hebrew Israelite, Israel, Yasharallah. And that's why I greet everyone. I say, Shalom. I close out. I say Thawadah to express my gratitude. We are not one-dimensional individuals. We just only believe that this is the only truth. We know that so much truth was mixed in with lies. So much rhetoric was spread up and spread apart and torn away to where we have to make the connections with everything. My goal here was to connect everything. So even how I design my cards, for one example. Okay, also welcome. If this is part of your spiritual awakening, welcome. I appreciate you being here. Wow. No, this is actually really cool because it's more dawning on me now. So, the way that I have my card set up, this is Zodiac, this is Hebrew, and this is the time associated with it. So, me, I am also an entrepreneur, and I sell homeschool kits, and the hashtag New Age Investing homeschool kit, I break down the different time periods, the zodiac signs, and the Hebrew aspect, or the name associated with that zodiac sign. So we have 2 to 4 p.m. That's the zodiac sign of Leo. The Hebrew name for that time period is Ab. That's in the Bible. That's biblical. You can look that up. And a lot of people didn't know that. This is what I've done in my research here on this channel. I will be leaving this channel at the end of this year, and the information will still be up. It'll still be available for people to learn from. However, my energy, as far as me pouring into this channel, even me saying that, is highly esoteric. The flow of this channel from me will cease, and I am emptying my cup, and I am allowing the energy to flow back to me. I put in a lot of work over the past few years here on this channel. I've connected with a lot of people over the past few years with this channel, and it's time for me to close out. And I know for a fact that a lot of people and individuals and information will flow in through this channel. That can be a lot for someone who's not used to this type of stuff, and that is okay. That's why I do give a lot of Bible references, because it's easy for someone to go look up scripture. It's not very easy. I had to realize too, because I do have certain gifts, I had to realize it's not always easy for people to meditate on things and be able to come up with their own answers. That is something that I believe that a lot of spiritual people take for granted. We're fighting things like calcified pineal glands. We're fighting with people who, not fighting with people, but fighting with the fact that people don't realize that the things that they do on a regular basis is poisoning them. So having that patience, being that holding space, and allowing people to use my platform as a transition. I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful for your journey. I'm grateful for, of course, your energy, but I want you to keep that for yourself primarily. Of course, think people send things like donations or super chats or like gifts within the comment sections and stuff like that. But I would prefer you get a membership so you can get access to information that I am sharing in a more concrete way outside of just spiritual. The free content is primarily spiritual, and it sounds kind of woo woo. At the end of the day, you become way more grounded with the paid content. So you can send donations if you want to. I prefer you get a membership so you can learn more information, okay? Nika said, LOL, when the cars was just popping out when you were shuffling, and that part with the target of the gym, yeah, and the hearts. I definitely was drawn to you. I appreciate it because it's like I'll notice certain things and certain shifts in the way social media works, and I'll pay a lot of attention to, of course, the people who do support my platform, but also the way that those individuals interact with my platform. And there are some people who just, you know, do what they do thinking that they're just going to get close to me. But if you want to be close to me, there's a way to connect with me. But if you are supporting the platform, you're supporting the mission behind what it is I'm doing. That's a very, very different connection. And so I do appreciate your support and your feedback too, because you bring up a lot of points and then you say how certain points that I make either make you realize things or how you feel about them. Versus, you know, there's people who just do stuff to do stuff without making a lot of sense. When warming with the 100 fire the muscle, period. Much gratitude, and much gratitude to you for also being a trillionaire entity. Like I said, y'all, you know, you can send your donations if you want to, but I do prefer you to be a 6-figure angel, a millionaire mage, a billionaire ancestor, or a trillionaire entity. Okay, get this information. This is what you can do. These results are in. Doesn't matter. You need to know this information. Okay, you need to know the information that is being shared. A lot of my free information is great, but you need to know this information. Even taking it further to getting my ebooks. I do have a spiritual ebook. It's called #NewAgeInvesting, but this is a more political video. So this goes deep into politics. I'm talking about the policy that the Biden-Harris administration put in, and they didn't really tell anybody about it. We're all going to have digital money soon. We already have digital money, but it's going to be on a new system called the blockchain. Are they teaching anybody about blockchain stuff? No, it's up to people like us to share that information and to essentially teach people about it. Because when they implement it, they are looking at centralized currency versus decentralized. So people who invested in Bitcoin, they are on a decentralized system versus the fiat currency that's going to be created by the country is going to be centralized, which will impact the control mechanism of it. So I'm not going to say too much about that. It's in the books. It's in my information. It's in the memberships, okay? And then I have my free, what are they called? As far as like my communities are set up, different groups are on my specific website and on my app. So all that is set up off of social media, okay? So get all the information you can from social media, then go off of social media like I am doing. I am looking at people's newsletters. I'm reading my emails a whole lot more. I'm buying more people's books, just diving into information in a totally different way, because now that these results are in, people are going to be talking about this nonstop. The same way it happened a few years ago last term is going to be the exact same this time. Worse, actually. A whole lot worse. People are going to be talking about this. Some people are going to talk about this for the rest of their lives. The same way people talk about the 2008 election for the rest of their lives, people died talking about the 2008 election. It's going to be the same this way. But yeah, that is the end of this stream, you guys. If you don't have any more comments, I'm going to go ahead and close out. This was real interesting. And to the true Rainicorns, I am so proud of you for being a space holder, because a lot of people need it. There's going to be people crying. Even look at this. Look at this shape. Just being a space holder. people. Like, I can't believe this. It's like, yeah, it's all right. Don't laugh at them. I'm insensitive as fuck. So like I have to try to make sure I don't laugh at someone's face because it's like this does not matter. Like I need you to realize it really doesn't matter. But having that emotional intelligence, being like, it's okay, you know? I know, like, and if you have one of those people in your lives who made some bets that they weren't supposed to make, they gambled something that they shouldn't have gambled away, you know, and then you might have the ones who won the bets, who won in their gambling situations, and now they came up and they want to flex on you. Got to bring them back down and be like, hey, you came up, be smart, be cool, be chill, all right? When Wortman with the fire again, gratitude. Nika said hitting home runs, lol, with the 100, the gym, and the target. Yeah. So yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Shalom, Rainicorn, Stawada. And that means thank you in Hebrew. Oh, 8 viewers and 8 likes. A great way to end it. Big abundance. Yeah. Ending the year 2024, the 8-year, 8-8 abundance.